mean no spoilers? What's the point of seeing a film before everyone else if I can't talk about it? I'm supposed to tell you about the advanced screening of Star Trek Into Darkness without giving anything away. That's like asking a fish to breathe air. We're expecting Miss Hudson to stop being so stupid! There are a few things I could talk about. Last night, at the advanced screening of Star Trek Into Darkness, presented by WMMR, there was a man sitting 2 seats to the left of me and 3 rows back. Yes, a man. When you coughed, the sound was muffled by your overgrown beard. Aside from a proper shave, I would suggest having someone take a look at that cough. The overly moist sound as you hacked into your palm, which you then wiped on the underside of your chair, suggest early signs of carcinoma. Most notably attributed to your pack-a-day addiction to cloves of all things. I've also been told it's rude to cough when you're at the theatre. But I've also been told it's rude to keep saying, wasn't it obvious when you're at the theatre? On to the film itself, then. As most of you know, unless you're a complete moron, Star Trek Into Darkness is the direct sequel to the 2009 Star Trek. But what you fail to notice, what you've missed entirely, is that Star Trek Into Darkness is a much better film. Don't believe me? Well, then you are a moron. Need proof? I can currently think of at least 42 reasons why Star Trek Into Darkness is better than the original. However, since I still have to update my blog on the difference between cigar and cigarette ash, you'll have to settle for 3. The first is glaringly obvious. Star Trek Into Darkness is fun. Does it have holes? Does a bagel? But looking for these holes would only serve to ruin the film for yourself. Only a complete and pompous ass would find fault in a film this fun. Yes, of course, it has its setbacks, the worst being J.J. Abrams' bland direction. Mr. Abrams, I suggest you Netflix a couple Hitchcock films and a copy of Citizen Kane. You have much to learn about building tension. As for the acting of Chris Pine, well, there's not much to say because he doesn't do much of it. I'll put it bluntly. By the end of the film, Kirk was dead on his feet. Luckily, he was revived by the rest of the cast. Most notably, the spot-on performance of Carl Urban and Simon Pegg's uncanny ability to blend action and comedy. Alice Eve and Peter Weller were welcome additions to the cast. However, the third, final, and most obviously best reason why Star Trek Into Darkness is much better than the original is this. Benedict Cumberbatch is constantly stealing scenes. I could watch that man read the phone book. They couldn't have picked a better actor to play the antagonist. For those of you who still don't believe Star Trek Into Darkness is worth seeing, don't go see it! The rest of you will find this film opening tomorrow, May 17th, well beyond satisfactory. John, those cupcakes are mine! John!